Hey friend, welcome to the BotBuhdy AI report. Today we've got a packed show for you. Apple unveils Siri AI, the sleeping giant wakes up. Congress acts on deepfakes, your face is now your property. NVIDIA RTX Spark, one petaflop of AI on your desk. NVIDIA and HPE bring Agentic AI to enterprise production. And finally, quantum meets AI, a new way to predict chaos. Let's get into it.
For years, people have roasted Siri. Set a timer, play some music. That was Siri's whole personality. While ChatGPT and Google Gemini were doing homework and writing code, Siri was still struggling to call the right person. That changes now. At WWDC 2026, Apple unveiled Siri AI, and this is not a patch. This is a complete rebuild from the ground up. The new Siri AI can read what's on your screen right now. It knows your messages, your emails, your photos, and it uses all of that personal context to actually help you in the moment. Multi-turn conversation, world knowledge, deep app integration, and it's baked into the operating system on every iPhone, iPad, and Mac. Think about what that means. Apple has 1.5 billion active devices out there. They don't need to win the AI benchmark game. They just need to be good enough and present everywhere. If Siri AI delivers on what they showed at WWDC, it's not just a Siri upgrade, it's a direct strike at every AI company that built their business on Apple's platform.
Wow. Okay, so that just happened. This next one really blew my mind.
Let's talk about deepfakes. By now, most people have seen them. Fake videos of politicians saying things they never said, fake audio of celebrities endorsing products, fake images that have destroyed reputations. AI made all of this easier, cheaper, and more convincing than ever before. Until now, the legal framework to fight back barely existed. That changed on June 18th. The U.S. Senate Judiciary Committee advanced a bill that would give every single person an intellectual property right over their own voice and visual likeness. What does that mean in plain English? It means if someone uses AI to generate a fake version of you without your consent, they are liable. Period. The bill passed the committee by voice vote, which means it had bipartisan support. Now it heads to the full Senate. Look, this bill isn't perfect. Tech lobbyists are already lining up to water it down. There will be carve-outs and debates about artistic expression and parody. But the principle being established here is massive, that your face, your voice, your identity belongs to you, not to whoever has the best AI model. This is AI regulation that actually has teeth, and it's moving fast.
Okay, this next one. I am genuinely excited about this. You are going to love it.
One petaflop. That's a quadrillion floating point operations per second, the kind of computing power that used to live in server rooms the size of warehouses. NVIDIA just put it on your desk. The RTX Spark is a brand new super chip that combines a Blackwell GPU with an ARM-based CPU on a single piece of silicon, up to 128 gigabytes of unified memory, 6,144 CUDA cores, and 5th-generation tensor cores for AI workloads. The comparison everyone is making is Apple Silicon. When Apple released the M1 chip in 2020, it changed the laptop game entirely. Unified memory, insane efficiency, AI acceleration baked right in. Windows PCs never really had an answer to that. Until now. NVIDIA and Microsoft are positioning RTX Spark as the platform for running local AI. Agents, large language models, and creative workflows. All offline, all private, all on hardware you own. Workstation versions with up to 768 gigabytes of memory are coming in Q4 2026. For developers and power users who are tired of paying AI subscription fees and sending sensitive data to the cloud, this is a very big deal.
Now this next story really got me thinking. This could change everything.
Here's where AI is actually heading in the business world, and it's not chatbots, it's agents. Autonomous AI systems that don't just answer questions, but actually make decisions, execute tasks, and run workflows inside enterprise systems. The problem? Most companies have spent the last 2 years running AI pilots that never make it to production. You know why? Because real enterprise systems need security, they need governance, they need regulatory compliance. A proof of concept that just runs in a sandbox does not cut it when you're touching financial records or patient data. That's exactly what NVIDIA and HPE announced at HP Discover Las Vegas this week. They're delivering a full-stack AI factory framework. NVIDIA Blackwell Compute, confidential computing baked in, GDPR compliance for Europe, FIPS and STIG standards for U.S. government, and Juniper Network Fabric integration for the whole stack. This is the infrastructure layer that makes Agentic AI actually deployable in the real world. And when you hear Jensen Huang talk about AI factories, this is what he means. Not just more GPUs, but the full production environment that enterprises need to finally cross the line from experiment to operation.
This is fascinating. The more I looked into this, the more interesting it got.
This last story is the one that might matter the most. 20 years from now, researchers just published findings on something called quantum AI hybrid systems. Here's the simple version. Some problems are so chaotic, so nonlinear, that even the best classical AI models fall apart trying to predict them. Think weather systems beyond a week out. Think turbulent fluid dynamics. Think the kind of market moves that blindside even the sharpest quant funds. Classical computers and the AI that runs on them hit a hard wall with this stuff. But quantum computers work differently. They can represent and process multiple states simultaneously, which means they can spot hidden patterns in chaotic data that are simply invisible to classical hardware. The new research shows that when you let a quantum computer do that pattern recognition first, then hand those patterns to a traditional AI. For prediction, accuracy improves dramatically, and the predictions stay stable longer. The practical applications here are enormous. Better climate models, faster drug discovery, more accurate financial risk modeling, improved earthquake prediction. This isn't science fiction. Researchers are showing it works in the lab right now. The race to scale it up is on.
That's all for today, friend. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and hit subscribe. I will see you tomorrow with more AI news. Until then, stay curious, stay informed, and remember, leverage your intelligence.